guys, it's Gone from Texas Street Cars in the shop. Today we have a 1987 Chevrolet R10. We'll go over all the details of it. This is a really neat truck that's got a really good history, so we'll kind of go into that, tell you factory options and then what is done to it. So to start off, it is an 87. It is red with black interior. It is 108,000 original miles on this truck. And the cool thing about it is it's always been in Central Texas. It was bought new in Brownwood, Texas, kind of remained in that area until earlier this year and went to the Round Rock area. But it's always been a Central Texas truck, and obviously it shows. No rust on this truck, super clean, and very original. It was all stock until earlier this year. Patrick from Mr. G's Classic Trucks, this is one of his personal trucks, one of our good friends that does a bunch of work for us. He bought this truck for himself and he did all the changes to it, but we'll get to the changes in a minute. But paint body wise, it is all factory paint steel, which is still a really cool thing on this truck. It does have a few little spots. Obviously it's 35 years old?
Yep.
Man, that makes you feel old, doesn't it?
Yes.
35-year-old paint. It does have some flaws and chips, and you can go through the pictures and look at the little spots. It has a few little thin spots on the edge of the fender, or on the edge of the hood here and there. And I wouldn't call this a patina truck. It is still all, a ton of the paint on it. It has a great shine to it. It's not wore through in a bunch of spots. So you can look through the pictures and see that. Great shine to it. We just had it polished out. It looks really good. All the factory badgings on it. Obviously, you can see the Silverado badges. Factory front bumper still with the bumperettes, factory grille with the right red insert in the grille. We put new trim on it. It had all original Chevy trim still on it when we got it, but we put new trim on it because it was kind of starting to delaminate as they do with age. Windows are all in great shape. This front windshield is new. It had a little chip in it, but windshield is new. The rest of the glass is in good shape. We walk around this way. It has a sliding rear window. The cab band's in great shape. It even has these very retro key guards on there. I think are really cool. Bed-wise of this truck is phenomenal. So you can see it's all shiny and polished out. The bed tubs are in great shape. Underneath the mat's in good shape. Look at the pictures of that, but all the inside of the bed's all nice and clean. Sport rear bumper, so does the factory tailgate band on all that stuff. So option wise, it is a 87 is obviously the first year for the TBI, so it's a 5.7 liter TBI V8 automatic transmission. It is now it wasn't factory, but it's now a 373 rear end with traction lock in it, so that was upgraded on it. It is a power window, power lock, tilt, cruise, all that stuff on it. Has the nice AC Doco, got first couple years of that digital radio that still works. Windows, locks, everything works. We'll go to the interior. Black interior on this truck has these awesome dice key locks. Factory door panels, factory dash. It does have a little split in the dash above like the gauge cluster, but it's still a factory Chevy one, so we're kind of leaving. It has a nice carpeted cover on it. It actually looks pretty good. Factory carpet still in it. The seat we just redid. It had probably a 2 or 3 inch little split in the upper part of the seam, so we had the whole the seat redone in the factory style material. Factory steering wheel, like I said, all the options inside here. Dome light works. All the windows locked. You can see earlier in the video work. AC works. Radio gauges, all that stuff. So really nice interior of the truck. It's super comfortable. I really like these square bodies. Doors close really good on this truck, as you can see. And now what's done to it? Okay, so we went over. In addition to it being a really original truck, it is clean auto check, no wrecks, nothing like that. So you can look through that, it'll be on our website. But what's done to it is a belltech CPP, a bunch of different parts, but it's a 4.6 drop on this truck, no C-notch. I know some people always ask us, is it notched, is it not? This one is not. Belltech flip kit in the back. It has CPP front spindles and then belltech springs up front. And then all the way around has QA1 adjustable shocks. So this is the first square body we've had with those QA1 shocks, and it makes a big difference. It really handles well and rides really well. It's a neat little option on these trucks. Wheels, 20-inch torque thrust in gray, front and back, 275 rear, 245 front, Nitto 555s. And I'm gonna say the whole tire size because every comment on YouTube is what's the tire size. So 245, 40, 20 fronts, and then 275, 40, 20 rears. And it's a 20x8 and a 20x10 torque thrust. So those wheels, kind of the classic look on these trucks. The gray kind of toughens up the red. It has the flat caps on these torque thrusts. You can see in the pictures, kind of give it a little racy look, but it looks neat on there. And then obviously you can see the brakes. That's one of my favorite parts of this truck. It has the AZ Pro Performance. I have their hat on. We get all of our parts from them. If you're looking for parts for these trucks, OBSs, please call Travis at AZ Pro. So it has their brake kit, 14-inch front and 13-inch rear, 4-wheel disc kit. It works really well. It looks great. It's drilled and slotted rotors. You can see it through the wheels, especially these torque thrusts. Are a cool look. So brakes work good, obviously, because they're new. Truck runs and drives great. It is a dual tank truck. I forgot to mention that. Both tanks are working. We took it to a cruise in a few nights ago. It was super fun to drive. It handles well, and I can't think of anything else. It has like Other little stuff, it's got these little window visors, they're in great shape. Gold pinstripe on it, bed mat, I think that's pretty much it outside. But really original truck that has some nice upgrades on it and good option truck. So red with black interior is hard to beat. But that is the deal on this 87 R10. We will go take it for a cruise. Drive the 87 around the block. I got my kiddo with me. What'd you say about this lap belt? What would happen?
You'd fly forward.
You would fly forward. So lap belt in the middle, obviously. AC works in this truck. We'll turn on right here. Factory stereo still has the AC Delco digital one. Pretty cool. This truck is, when I think of C10s, always kind of in my head think of 87 is my favorite year of them. And I think, you know, red with black interior has got to be one of the better color combos. So really classic look to this truck with the color, the wheels, stance, and some nice upgrades like we were saying inside. The brakes were, everybody's driven a square body, you know the brakes aren't anything to write home about. These actually work really well. They got good pedal feel. Obviously they're four-wheel discs now and substantially bigger. So we'll jump up here on the highway. Power, the 373s really helped this truck. I think that's kind of a great gear for this, you know, overdrive TBI trucks. So we're up 65 to 70 on the highway. Truck tracks straight, brakes really well, horn works. Very nice square body, original paint. We went over all the stuff. So if you guys have any questions, give us a call, 254-383-3517. We'll get a hold of us. You can call or text there. txstreetcars.com is our website. Get on there, we'll have links to financing, a bunch of 80, 90 pictures of this truck up, as well as auto checking, look at all that stuff on there. So if you have any questions, please give us a call. I don't expect this truck to last long. We've already had some interest in it before we even listed it. So if you're interested, give us a call. We can help you through the finance stuff, give you the link. But really fun to drive, a little square body that handles well. We'll get back up and get us. Ready, Gagey? It's a racing truck, huh? Shift's good, all the gauges are working, fuel gauge works. We just put gas in yesterday and checked the tanks. Oil pressure's good. So great running little truck. If you have any questions, please give us a call. Thanks for watching.